why we keep the beep sound? After the meeting, we can able to remember, okay, we have one beep, we have a call. So based on the requirements. So that's why here continuously we need to give that 60 seconds, we need to give the signals or sounds. So most of the questions, we need to refer this table. Note that it is 2019 edition, it is 2013 edition. And the first one, business occupancy 55. So here business occupancy 54. Yes. Decibel. Yes. Yes. Average ambient level. Yes. So average, on an average, the business occupancy, the ambient sound level is 55 decibel. 2013, they say that 55. But now, right now, we are going for the 2019 edition, latest edition, they mentioned 54. So the right answer is 54, not 55. Okay, I will check. I keep because I have the 2000. Thanks for this information. I need to refer that 2017 also, and I keep this data in the 2017. Yes, sir. I will check with that whether I have that here. Okay, thanks for the information. I will check on it. So again, so we need to refer the 2017 editions because in our exam, we need to follow 2017. So again, NFPA 110, we need to follow 2019 regulation. For NFPA 72, we need to follow 2017 regulations. That's why he note that. See here. No, I will show that because it's 72 2019. Okay, 2017. See here. 2019. Right. NF 72 2019. 70 is 2017. Yes. See here. 70 is 2009. 70 2017 regulations. So 101, these are things 2019. Now we discuss 72, so 2019. Thanks. We need to clarify right now itself.
After I to print out all the 24 percent. So we took big bundle, and I came to know it's 2019. Then I took again to know.
Because in the I think 6 months, the previous batch, that is 3 months or 4 months back, because this is a standard, so in general the standards are same. So because in the earlier I have this document, that's why business occupancy 55. But later, without referring the editions, I refer another document. They say that 54. I have confused. Then when I see these editions, I found that. That's why I keep these two slides, two diagrams, sorry, two data here. Again? Yes. Because correct. Thanks. You read because don't mistake me. I got the license. That's why I didn't go through all the licenses. Because we have received one question. That question related to the business occupancy. That's why I read the business occupancy. Rest of the terms, even I didn't read the numbers. Two 2019. No. They keep only 19 only. And sometimes in my, as I told, NFA 70, 2017 regulations, but we have a question 70, National Electric Code 70, and we have two more, or the 70B and 70E. But in my exam, in the desktop, we didn't find that 70E and 70B. But they have one or two questions are there. But I didn't have the PDF file. I'm not able to answer. So that's why in your exam, before took the exam, you read the PDF files, whether all the documents, that is all the documents means especially related to these our exams. If you have that, if you're not able to, you sit in this table and see that you are unable to find the 70, 70E, 70B, simply just you move to the next table. Next desktop, we find that. Yes, because usually the captain, that is in the exam, the captain is came, he opened the door, all the persons are entered, and everyone sitting in their seats. So we can able to move here and there. So simply what we do after sitting the table, we are watching that all the persons. Don't lose the head. Immediately go open the system, you find the tables or all the standards are available. It's okay, you keep the chat. Else you move to the next chat. Yes. Yes. So we have a problems. We have 3 to 4 different problems. And this is the calculation. In our exam, there is no need to do the calculation. Simple informations, I will inform that you do that. So before going to this problem, just first we discuss this one, then we go to that. A horn that issues 80 decibels. Okay, we keep the horn here. Okay, so if you're standing 10 feet away, I can be able to hear the 80 decibels. Again, I back 20 feet far away. Whether I have the sound is high or low, if the distance increases, the sound level is decreases. So at 10 feet, I hear the sound at rate of 80 decibel. If at 20 feet, that is here 10, here 20, double the. If the distance is double, we need to reduce the 6 decibel. That information we need to. There is no need to. We have some calculations are there. You forget about the calculations. If the length is double, 6 decibel is subtracted. So 8 minus 80 minus 6, 74. So here are instead of the 10 feet, we come closer to that horn. So we have the more sound. The value we need to add 6 decibel. Here decreased by 6 decibel, here increased by 6 decibel. '86, sir. Cut copy paste, I did a mistake. They didn't ask that questions because we need to do calculations. We use that formulas. That is, by using this log formula, we put the values. Yes, in my exam, I have that question. But rarely they ask these questions. Very few engineers means so far, maybe 2 or 3 questions I have that. So, but I have coined some other questions based on these details. Yes, because mostly in the competitive exam, we have a question like that. So there is no need to use the log formula. So here, how we arrive the data, but in exam point of view, just we remember double the distance, we need to subtract the 6 dB. In come forward means we have to add. So we know the logic because if the distance increases, sound is decreases. So that's why we need to subtract. So that's why, so they didn't ask these questions. For easy to understand, I keep this. 65 decibel, 10 feet. So 20 feet, we need to add 6 dB. So the answer is 6. These are the questions I framed that. So here 5 feet, that's why we need add 6 dB. Now we have another doubt. A horn produced 65 decibel. This question one engineer shared in the exam. But he mentioned not this one, the 1/4 watts. This is the question. The share. This question shared by this engineer. Note that if the length increases, we hear the less sound. So that's why it decreases. First thing we need to remember that decreases. That is the basic concept. How much it decreases? By 6 decibel. So now the power is increases. The power increases means definitely the sound is increases. How much is increases? By 3 decibel. So now we come to this question. Now here we have a horn. So 10 feet I am standing here. So I hear the 65 decibel. The horn having a 2 watts capacity, but I am not able to hear the sound. So I need to increase the, because I am sitting this place only. So I need to increase the sound level. How we increase the sound level? By increasing the power. So 65 is increased by 3 decibel. That's why the power is increased 12 times. Sorry, 2 times. That's why we say 4 watts. Is based on the things. Is increased by 3 watts. That's why the power is double. So this question here 65. So here 68. 3 dB is increases. So 10 feet we have a 65 decibel. Again, it's the least possibilities because very engineers, this is the question. One engineer had this question. That is, I received this question more than 6 months back. And in my exam, I have this question. The same, that is 65 decibel, 10 feet. Here 3 times is increases. That's why the power is double the value. So 0.25 becomes 0.5 into 2. Okay. The same concept. Yes. That information we need to remember. That's all. 3 dB increases means power is double the value. The same question you studied in the UPDA exam also. In the transmitter, the double the power, how much decibel that the transmitter transmits the signals. By this way, we studied that. Okay, we forgot about that part. So 3 dB, double the power. That's all. Now we have a notification devices are there. Here where we install that notification devices, whether in the wall or in the ceiling. Whether we need to install 1 notification devices or 4 notification devices. So that's why, see here, wall mounted. So here, ceiling mounted. So in your exam, read the question carefully, then you answer that. Either wall mounted or ceiling mounted. So in my exam, yeah, I have this question. That means they ask this 30 by 30 feet room size. How many? Sorry, 30 by 30 feet room. How many? Sorry, if you are installing 1 notification devices, what is the intensity? So here we need to add. So 30 by 30, and they mention that 1 notification devices. So that's why. So that means the room size is 30 by 30 means. So we need to install. We are able to, as per the standard, we install only 1 notification devices only. Suppose because here they use the word visual notifications here. So that's why I use the word candela. So in our exam, they give us different size room sizes. Suppose in your exam, they ask that you have a room 100 by 100. If you are supposed to use 4 visual notifications, what is the capacity of this one? So $35, 95. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 95. So that means 95 handler, we need to install 4. Suppose we are using only 1 means we need to use this one. So depends upon this design engineer, because if you are using the 4, we need to have the cost for the 4 devices and accessories cost. So depends upon the project, pre-sales engineer, they will use the either 1 or 4. So this is for the wall mounted, and this is for the ceiling. Yes, it's maybe in the different tables I will show that. Or yes, it is visual notifications. Done. This is 40 feet, here 40 feet. So 40 feet by 40 feet, we have one room. So just we take this one. Forty by 40, we have 60 candela for 1. Okay. So that's why. So room size is 40 by 40. So 40 by 40. That's why we are using 16 candela 1. Suppose if you are using the 4 means 50, because in the table, previous table, they mentioned the 15. So 15, 15, 15. So I keep the number in the center point, but usually we didn't do like that. So there is a specification, that is that where we fix that here, which type of notification device we need to use. The second question, where we need to, that is spacings. So we are not able to keep visual notification like this. Suppose if we keep this means this area it is not covered. So that's why we need to keep the notification device like this. This is where we install that. The 2 things are there. What is the capacity? The capacity from find the table, we say that 60 candela or 50. We have 4 means 15 candela. And where we didn't put the center of this corn, 3/4 area. So by this way, this is the overlap areas. But even though it's overlap is okay, because due to the emergency, why we go for that? Due to the emergency, here the person who is sitting here, he are not able to visualize that. So this is where we need to install the devices, similar to the smoke detector, heat detector. So the total 30. So usually what we do, the center point we put that. Usually do like that, because even though just now I write that 15, 15, 15, just center. But here usually out of, we divide into half of the value, usually they say that 1/3. So 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Here also 1/3, 1/3. So even though they accept the overlapping, but we need to ensure that all, what is the main objective? To ensure the reliability. All the persons we evacuate from this place. Everyone here must hear that. And note that I say, what are these are the questions asked in the exam, means I collected only from the 20 engineers or 25 engineers only. But last 7 months or 6 months, more than 100 or 200, 300 engineers wrote the exams. Okay. So I didn't have that type of questions. So based on my collections, we have these type of questions asked in the exam. That's why I say these are the informations you may find here and there. You know the exam, you may have these type of questions. Because everyone having your member in that QCDD group. So most of the people I saw that. So frequently, every day, that is at least week 2 or 3% send a message. So from these informations, yet no, we didn't have any question from these areas. Yes, sir. You asked the question.
Should I remind the number?
Okay. So in the chapter 14, they asked the testings. So right now, I share the documents to you. So just we have a small test. We have 16 questions are there. Find the answers. Yes. So in your WhatsApp, I send the term. No, not this group. This. Yes. So note that we have 2 tables are there. First table is related to the visual inspections. The second table related to the testing. So now here we discuss about that. All the questions related to the testing only, not the inspections. No. Yes. Okay. So it's too hard to find from the mobile. Yes, math means. Okay. In the table, just refer that 4th, the testing, serial number 4, serial number 2, 4, 2.
That is not here.
Hmm? Yes. 4, 4, The two digital alarm communicator. So, okay, first, what is the question? First question.
That is it's what specific frequency of touch. What is the first
Okay.
that definition of
Definitions. So now we have one doubt. So suppose they ask the definitions, then we go to that chapter number 3. So in the chapter number 3, lead acid. BRLA battery and chargers, that is lead acid battery charger test. Discharging. No, you ask about the discharging. Okay, I will show on later. BRLA refers. Yes. Actually, this is the printing mistake. Because when engineers ask the question, I keep that. Even I didn't. No, he asked about that discharging. Here the charging. He found one question. That question asked about the discharging test. No, I will show that. I will show that. I will check and show that. Okay. No? Yes, that's why he told that. One. Yes, I will show that. I will refer that document number, chapter number and document numbers. Field lead acid, actually this is not LED, LGAD and charger test. 9 BRLA. Lead acid. LA refers to lead acid battery. So here charger test. Semi-annually. Which one? Charger. BRLA. LA refers the lead acid. And so in your exam, so here I give the keywords, but sometimes they ask the question. That is, they give that, for example, they give the words in terms of annually. This which equipment is tested annually, but they give on keyword also. So from here, right now what we do, we search this one against we find the answers. There they use this answer, the frequency we need to find that which descriptions. Okay. So in that, okay, I hope you can able to find the answers here and there. So in that we have definitions are there. Okay. In the definitions, find the answer for this question. Because this question asked in my exam, in the last 10 minutes, I find the answers. 3. Yes. Because in my exam, because I didn't read that. I take the printout, I say, but I hard to find that the last 10 minutes only I got actually 74 marks. Again? Okay. You go to 263. So in the 263 we have an answer. Actually, they give these definitions. A signal indicating. Actually, in my exam, here I mentioned that this word. They have 4 options are there. So in the 4 options, they mention these things. The question is a signal indicating a supervising conditions and the need, the terms they mention that. A signal indicating a supervising conditions and the need for action in connection with the supervision of guards and system attendants. Okay. This is the question. In the option, we have 4 options are there. So either we need to find the sentence or in the alternative, we have 4 options are there. We find the answer for the 4 options. So by this way, I find the answer. This is the right answer. But we need to ensure that things. So that's why I here and there I check that lastly I find the answers. Yes. 3.3.263.3. Yes. So that's why if you read the question itself, definitely you can able to remember, you can able to visualize or understand. Okay, this question is related to this standard. First thing we need to remember the standards. Then from the if you know the standard, then we go to the definitions. So here the visual devices, we have how we install 4 devices in a room. So this diagram refers for one notification is where we install that. So mostly they ask the question from this circuit and pathway. So here the questions related to these classifications. So we have one question which is not the pathway. Option A, class A, class B, class C, and class J. They So this question asked in that exam. So more than 3 to 4 engineers, but I forgot about this one, but they put class J. So see here, A, B, C, D, E, N, and X. There is no J. So class J is not a pathway. And we have a definitions also asked in that exam. What is a pathway? You find the answer from the chapter 3. So circuits and pathway, here the circuits and pathway simply refers the connection diagrams, wiring connections. So suppose we have a question related to the circuit pathway, you refer the chapter, and frequently they ask the question. Class A includes the redundant path. So redundant path, we have multi paths are there. So class A having multiple paths. Either it is failure, we may go this side. If it is failure, we go this side. By this way, we have a different path to ensure that the requirement. But see here, class B, it does not include a redundant path. Yes, that's all. So they ask the questions related to the redundant path, and other thing is related to this. The point 2. Especially this question. In my exam, I have this question. Here there is no redundant path, which means he is having only one path. And one engineer shared the question about the class D. So they asked this question. The engineer shared the question. I forgot about that exact question. The class D, power to door holders where interest on the power results in the door closing. So we have a automatic door systems are there. Okay. Due to the emergency, suppose if it is not open, it's not related to the fire alarm systems. Due to some other reasons also there. So that type of categories we call as a class D. The example is this one. So it is a automatic sensor door. If I open, I need to do. So due to irrespective of the fire alarm systems, due to the power failure, it is not able to open or close the door. So that category is related to the class D. So again, we need to know the other example related to the fire alarm. We can able to understand little more. But I will check the type of examples. That's why I say that. If we know the practical examples, because the what I mentioned in the sentence, I replica to you. But if you want practical applications in day-to-day life, if you use the things, we can able to remember or concept easily. So because you asked about that sound, okay. Here the table is related to the visual notifications, but he asked about that sound notifications. But here audible, we didn't find this, but we have on table is there, but I think in 101 and 70 I saw the later stages. Okay. Okay. So next we have here other that is chapters, that is control emergency, chapter 21 to 29. So they are related to the controls panels. So I think due to that weekend, so we'll close the classes right now, and rest of the classes, that is, I think Sunday, we discuss the 70 or 101 and that 111. We have a Sunday. Okay. So again, in exam point of view, just refer 3 and 14. Definitely you get that more answers from these standards, especially for the NFA 72. And in the end of the classes, because yet now I keep the